There we go. I forgot that I wasn't plugged in. Oops. I'll take out my mouse. I don't really need it. Turtwig. Need a shiny. Shiny sock. I don't need a shiny sock. Bunch of lillipups. Not a shiny Turtwig. Come on. Shiny Jellybird, a Marowak. Norris, Turtwig. We all forget things. That's actually the shiny Slurpup looks nasty. I usually don't forget to plug in my microphone, but today I did, which is weird. I'm so sorry about the delay. I'm like 20 seconds delayed. Turtwig, Delibird, Slurpuff. Where's my shiny Turtwig? Fine, no worries. Thank you, Sherry. Also, I think this was like the first time. There you go. Yeah, you got a shiny Turtwig. I think this is the first time, I think, you've been on my stream. Because I don't remember. Let's get a Shinx. Actually, no, let's go hunt for a Riolu. Let's go shiny hunt for a Riolu. Give me shiny real blue. No! I saw it. Damn it. I keep seeing the shiny Riolu and then I just keep walking. I think that says shiny Riolu, but it didn't pop up. Shiny Onyx, Riolu. No problem. Thanks, Sherry. I wasn't really worrying about subs. Like, it'd be nice, but people don't have to sub if they don't wanna, and everything. Riolu. Really, this is just like a chill stream. Like, if you want to ask questions about me or about the channel or anything, shiny shekel. You can. This is literally just a chill. If one wants to not play like Pokemon Clover and all that. Sorry if my phone keeps going off. But how you been, Sherry? Yeah, sure, Sherry. We can be friends. I'm happy to be friends with everyone on YouTube. I'm not always chill. I'm just like on YouTube. I'm chill. At least in front of a camera. Behind the camera, no, I'm not. Shiny Corefish. Give me a shiny Riolu. I've seen 2 of them. Come on. Staryu, regular Riolu. Shiny Pooch. Corefish, Geodudes, Feel, Onyx, Corefish. Yeah. There we go. Come here, big boy. Spam like all my photos. I don't use Instagram that much, really. Really, all I use is Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So I got a shiny Riolu now. That's good. My Pokemon. Bye bye, regular Riolu. Let's go look for. Who should we look for next? We should look for. Look for Shinx. No, nothing. There you are. There's Shinx Viridian City. Oh my goodness, there's a Raikou. There's a Tapu. Oh jeez, there's so much Pokemon. Shiny Snorunt. Latias, Pinsage. Declare. All these Pokemons and no Shinx yet. It is the morning. It is 8:20 in the morning for me. There's the Shinx finally. But I need a shiny one. I want you. You're a Garatina. But you do have a level. I think this Shinx is gonna take forever. I swear, if I run into a shiny Garatina, I'm gonna flip. Hermosa. Cupcake baby mom came in the room and told me there was pizza in the fridge for me and my sister in case we get hungry. Oh, cool. I gotta go and get something to actually eat soon. So I'll stream this for a little bit. Then might go back to actually playing streaming. Every time. If some more clover. I want to stream this to actually get people to remember this game. Because, like I've told people, this is an old game that I haven't played since senior year of high school, which was like 4 years ago. I mean, seeing that this game is still going around, I was like, oh, I'll just make a fresh account and play some more. Because it's easy to get shinies. There's just shinies a lot. And there are different forms. There's... You don't eat today. Yo, RSG! There's a regular Shinx. A shiny Kyogre. Let's try. We got a few Ultra Balls left, I think. 7 Ultra Balls. And everything's a lot easier to catch, actually. Okay, I say that, and then... Death. Damn. So I know there's no way I'm going to be getting a shiny Giratina until my Pokemon are trained. And another one. Wooper, Goldie, Lilia. Jinx. But Sherry, I'll get something to eat in a little bit. Shinx. Goody. I'm gonna say, if anything, by 8:45. If I can copy the two others, Shiny Giratina, I can trade you one. My Wi-Fi isn't. I don't have Wi-Fi on my DS, so I'm gonna have to ask for that, because my girlfriend's mom has the internet and she doesn't let everyone know the password, so. Hermosa, Snowind, Latias, Shinx. Give me a shiny Shinx. Give me Shinxie. Go away. Yeah, I'm sorry, Sherry, but maybe someday I'll get Wi-Fi on my DS, because I do need to re-download Detective Pikachu to see if my girlfriend wants to play that as her first Pokemon game, or something. Because I do want to trade wands, everything. Shiny Fennekin. Ooh. Give me this shiny Shinx, please. With you, lady. She does not want her face on the internet, really. I don't know, maybe someday she'll be on. She'll join. I'm actually thinking of doing that for my birthday. I'm thinking of doing a sleep block, and maybe she can join in or something. Because if you want to see what she looks like, you can go to my Twitter. She is my profile picture on it. Because there's one game that I realize I can't finish unless I basically sleepwalk it. Because the save files always get corrupt. I used to have a Twitter. What happened to your Twitter? Or did you just get bored with Twitter and everything? Crayfish, Aerodactyl, Goldine. Shiny Latias. Okay. Instagram, Facebook, and Discord. I rarely use Instagram, on Facebook for real life family and friends, and I do have a Discord. Shinx. There is level 13 Shinx. Yay, shiny Shinx. Okay, next shall we... Let's see where Umbreon is. Umbreon is in Cerulean. Okay. It counts because of Purberg, guys, and that's when I was single. I have my old Twitter up on the internet. I can't log into it because I forgot my password. That is me, actually, with freaking passwords. I always forget passwords. Like, technically, I have maybe 10 YouTube accounts, and all of them are because of friggin' Twitter. Witchblade characters on it? Oh. Shiny Whismer. You know what? I'm gonna catch a Shiny Whismer and call it Beakers. Don't kill it. Boom. Okay, I'm gonna be right back because I gotta use the restroom. Come on, where's the shiny embryo? Yeah, I did. Well, actually, I had hand sanitizer, so. Embryon, where are you? Steph bar soap is good too. Okay. This thing needs to stop popping up. Just want a shiny embryo. Am I sharing this? Yeah. Like, I woke up and I was like, I'll stream. I haven't got fully dressed for the day, so. Are you hot body temperature wise? I'm usually warm. My body's usually warm anyways. Besides, I got a heater on. So, but tonight I might be taking a shower because I do need one. There's a shiny embryon. Hey, shiny rotom. You know what? Fuck that shiny embryon. I'm done with it. I need a flying type. What flying type should I get? Want to warm up my body and skin. The feel of warm clothes just got out of the dryer. Yeah, those do feel good. What's another Pokemon I could try to shiny for my team? Oh, I know. get a Rockcliffe. Oh my, level 50 Darkrai. Okay, this Rockcliffe shouldn't take too long. He's not uncommon. Go ahead, Sherry, you can ask. I'm okay with answering any kind of questions. Come on, Rockcliffe. What was the argument about? Because honestly, if with an argument, the only thing I'd say, talk it out and try to see each other both sides of the argument. There we go. Absorb shouldn't kill. I'll be right back. I gotta take garbage out. I forgot to take that out last night. But I'll be right back, Sherry. You can still enter. I'll just be back in a few minutes. Like a couple minutes. Alright, I'm back. And I'm dressed. Well, I want to ask for... Because we had arguments in January too, but it was about him thinking he was a bully of a video I sent him on Messenger. said he got all twisted up when I didn't find a joke he made a while back funny anymore, and he said you found my jokes funny before. What happened? Saying I changed, and he thinks that I think he would be an asshole and jerk to my family on our wedding day in 4 years. The thing is, people's humor is different. Like, I've even been told by my girlfriend's mom, my humor is kind of dry. Which means my humor isn't always that funny. It's funny. How do I say it? Basically, my girlfriend's mom would think my humor's not funny and would say that's not funny. You shouldn't joke about that. But my humor is different. Not saying that I'm siding with him. Sure, maybe it wasn't something he should have joked about. Maybe it did come out as being an asshole. But honestly, basically that's all I have. His humor now might be different than before, and your humor might have changed after whatever happened. So, there is that. But yeah, I'm just saying, like, you two need to talk it out. If anything, he does need to realize that if what he said offended you, he needs to think about that too. Like, maybe with some of his humor, keep that back if he knows that it's gonna hurt you. Because I have joked about stuff that wasn't supposed to be funny even to my girlfriend, and I did tell her, I'm sorry, I was just joking and everything. She's like, that's not something to joke about. And I'm just like, okay. Really, I'm easier to get out of out of an argument. I'm just like, okay, you didn't like it, then I will try to keep that part of my humor away. So there is that too. Honestly, if you two have been together for so long, I'd say you two should still try to make it work even with his humor. Because yes, humor is important. But also you two need to understand that your both of your humors are different sometimes and to not get too hurt. Doesn't like our wedding, they can fuck off. That's the joke he told me, and now I don't find it funny anymore. Yes, you're right, he has hurt me in January. Honestly, with me, with my point of view is I don't care what people think about certain things. Like, I don't care if my clothes look dirty. It's no one's business. Like, what you're saying is what he's saying is if you to tell someone to fuck off if they don't like your wedding, yeah, that's not the kind of thing to say. If anything, he should more worry about that wedding, why you two are having the wedding, because you two care about each other so much. If he's gonna, because really the wedding's supposed to be just mainly about you and him, even if it's in 4 years or something like that. Like with me, if someone doesn't like my wedding, I'm just like, Okay, but you still came. If you don't like it and you don't think you can just be here for me and my soon-to-be wife, then you can just leave. That's how I see it. I think most guys are like that. We don't care about what other people think about us, about what we do. Not saying that, not trying to be sexist or anything, but you women really do get very sensitive about certain things. Like, again, I'm not trying to be rude or anything, but females are more sensitive than men. I'm not saying, oh, us men gotta be tough just to be men and not to act like a female. No, I'm sensitive on certain things too. It's just, I'm not as sensitive. I can try to hide my sensitivity. My girlfriend knows when I'm hurt. She could read me like a book, basically. But she does make sure that I do communicate. So, if anything, yeah, boyfriend, what's his name? Brandon shouldn't have said, oh, if no one likes it, then they can fuck off. No. Like, if anything, most of the people that'll be at the wedding is family. And you don't want to tell family to fuck off. We have heard each other in January. When we started getting together, he changed on me after we got together. It's in 2024, yes. I don't know about other women, but I do. Yeah. Like, me and my girlfriend have heard each other a lot, and we've only been together for like 6 months. I already know it's gonna be hard being with her for life, or for how long we are together. But me and her, we have known each other since I was a freshman. And I graduated like 3 to 4 years ago. 3 to 4 years ago. So we know each other quite a bit already. And then we got together 6 months ago. So really, like, I know with you women, weddings are super important and they need to be meaningful and peaceful and everything. Us guys are like, oh, it's a wedding. Yes, it's an important step in life. Like you said, it's in 4 years. You two got time. You two have time to figure out each other even more. Like, if you're just now living together, learn from that. Like, you learn a lot about someone when you live together. Like, I live with my girlfriend. I learned a lot about her. She has learned a lot about me with living. So really, I'd say give it some time, Sherry, and I don't know, see if he apologizes for what he said. That's what my girlfriend has done to me. She lets me blow off steam and then gives me space until I'm like, oh shit, I said something that offended her or upset her. I should apologize. And by her doing that, I now see what hurts her. I'm just like, oh, I gotta keep that to myself so I don't ruin our relationship. Lives in Texas. I live in Tennessee, but I'll be coming to Texas to pick him up in October after I move in August. Oh, so you're moving to Texas. Okay. Yeah. Has yeah. Thing is with me and my girlfriend has more guy friends than female friends. I have more female friends than guy friends. She has told me before that she trusts me not to do anything, but she will not trust the female friends. When you're ready to talk things out, let me know. Otherwise, don't talk to me about anything else until this is resolved, because I'm sick for arguments and you're too. So at least he is sick about arguments. He doesn't like them. Some guys think arguments is what need. Arguments do need to happen in relationships, but they're not something you have to do constantly to let your voice out. Thing is, what did you say to him when he said that? When he said that people should just fuck off if they don't like the wedding. Cause yeah, that is not something to say, but again, he's different than me. He's different than other guys. Like, he's his own person. The thing is, if these are only level 5s. Mullenberg. Oh, we got into it. Okay, so he's upset because you told him that that's not nice. Okay, so he's just one of those guys that it's his word and no one else's. Okay. Honestly, I really don't know what to say, Sherry. Like, I told you what I think needs to happen. You do need to get together again and try to talk things out more. Like, if anything, just let him know you shouldn't tell people who are coming to a wedding to fuck off. It's your family and your friends. If anything, just even tell him it's about you two. The wedding is meant for you two. You shouldn't care what someone else thinks. Again, I'm just saying what I would say. I think it's level 16, Turtwig evolves. I agree with you because I don't lose our relationship or him. He did say for people to fuck off. It's our wedding, not yours. I remember the joke fully. If anything, what he said is pretty much right. Just don't tell people to fuck off. That's it. That's all I would say. Don't tell people to fuck off. It will evolve. 17 probably. I was in Lily Cove. I think I was in Lily Cove. So yeah, he might have. Sure, he was joking around, but gang, you don't tell people who are coming to see you to fuck off just because they don't like your wedding. Was it 18? I think it was 18. Okay. I don't know what to do. I asked my friend for advice to help me with Brandon relationship, and I had to have a talk with Brandon about what he said last night also. If anything, he might just think you're trying to push an apology, which you should not be pushing an apology. Because I've been around people who have been like, okay, I'm not letting you do this until you apologize. Being forced to apologize isn't getting an actual apology. not Christians or was a Christian. He said people who are not Christian or was a Christian shouldn't talk about God. Eh. It is with me. I'm not fully a religious person, but then again, I don't push religion onto anybody. If anything, he shouldn't say that people shouldn't. Does Church Week have? He apologized to me for being controlling. So at least he has apologized for being controlling. Sometimes that ringtone annoys me. Teach this move, get rid of enter. Honestly, Sherry, like I said, I think that's all I can say for you two. Yeah, I thought I was healed. Learned that from his parents. The whole thing about people who are not Christians should be prayed for, and people who are not of God shouldn't speak of God. I got angry. Should I be mad? What's that say? People who are not of God shouldn't speak. That's the thing. He sounds like he's one of those kinds of Christians. And those kind of Christians I don't like. I appreciate the help. Shouldn't be prayed for. Like, I'm gonna say this, I don't pray, but I let my girlfriend pray, I let her mom pray. And with me, I don't pray doesn't mean I'm not gonna stop my girlfriends from praying, and yeah, that's the thing. People say they're Christians, yet how they're acting, they're forcing a religion, they're forcing people who are not religious into being basically shunned and shouldn't even be talked about. Just, I don't know. People have changed with religion, it seems. Honestly, it's all up to you, Sherry. Like, you got 4 years to think if you still want to marry him before. Because if you let this go on and he doesn't change, or you decide after, from his dad and mom. Yeah, it's because of what he was taught. That's why he believes like that. Me, I was always taught to let people be themselves. Yeah, if he doesn't, I'm gonna say this. I'm not gonna saying you should do it. I'm saying if he doesn't change, like it may take time for him to change. I'll give him that. Or if you suddenly decide, oh, I don't want to marry this guy. He doesn't have the same beliefs as me and everything. Then do it before getting married, because honestly, and do it before you move, because I'm gonna say this. I'm afraid of something happening between me and my girlfriend, and I have no family down here. I moved out of state for this woman. I hope everything works like I want it to. Because, again, with getting married, you're now, you will have to do all that paperwork if you do decide not to work out. And you have all that paperwork and courts to do. Because honestly, my girlfriend's last boyfriend, she is glad she did not marry him because he had acted such like a sweet guy, and then he did something no one thought would happen. You will have arguments in the future, and actually, they might be more serious than the arguments you're having right now. Thing is, marriage doesn't always fix everything, and even having kids doesn't fix anything. Like, you both can agree on the same thing about marriage and kids and having sex and making love and all that. But if you two are like, let's say this. Let's say there's an election and you two are arguing because you both are different sides. I'm just using it as an example. And let's say that spirals out of control and you realize, oh, he has different values than me with how things should be. He might try to want to control the household and be a controlling bastard. It's just, you never know until you try. If anything, I'm gonna say what he probably should say. He would say, you probably might not like it. Let it go. Let the argument go. Just say your piece about it, and then let it go, and see how everything works after you two have settled the argument. Because that's how I've dealt with arguments that I have no idea how to fix. I'm just gonna say my point of view, and I'm done with it. If you wanna continue with the argument, go ahead. I'm done with arguing. When you're done with that, I want us to have everything work again. Because that's with me. I let the arguments after I realize how small they are compared to arguments we could be having. I was like, I'm done arguing about this. This is a small argument. We shouldn't have it keep going this far. I'm done arguing. If you're done arguing, can we please go back to how we were, where we were being loving and we weren't at each other's throats? What's that? Oh, that's stupid. Can't go anywhere near the gym later. Oh, he's coming to you. Okay. Honestly, yeah, if he's having that much pain where he feels like he needs to, again, I don't really do that anymore. That's a kind of a weird topic for me, but that's telling me he wants to do it before marriage, which honestly, to me, This was how my restrictions, I thought of my restrictions. My, and mine was kid after marriage. If I lose my virginity before marriage, it happens. Mine was always kid after marriage. That was it. Hold on, let me read this. Said he will not masturbate anymore after it's a sin. I got mad for all the years. Didn't know it was sin. He said even in pain he won't, pass out a lot. So he can't foreplay when he's in pain. And he said we will. Okay. Yeah, if anything, then yeah, he should go to the doctors. Thing is, with living together, and I'm guessing you two are like early 20s, your early 20s. Urges might happen. Because trust me, urges have happened with me, and yeah. I'm gonna have my phone like that from now on so I can actually see the messages. Going on 2018. Oh, so you're older. So yeah, with his age, and with you being at your age, basically for you, you're at your prime for that, I think. Because me and my girlfriend, I'm 21, she is 25 now. But you live together. Yeah, you two. There it goes. So yeah, I'm just trying to figure this out, Sherry. So you both are both virgins, and you both are about to live together, and he has pains. Thing is, psychologically, is to okay to. So he's basically saying if he doesn't help himself, he gets blue balls. So psycho it seems psychologically his body wants to his body and his mind might be pushing him to want to lose it. So the thing is, I don't know. I'd say at first, you two might need to be in different rooms when going to sleep. I don't know, because with me and my girlfriend, right when I moved down here the first night, we both we both did it. She had already lost it before me, so but she was my first one. To other women? No, Sherry. I'm not saying he would push to cheat, but sooner or later, he might. He says he wants to lose it by marriage. If anything, he could be saying that for you. He could be saying that for his parents. But once he moves out of the house and he has his own rules, he might change. Moving away from parents and moving in with a girl changes you. I think I've gotten better by moving down here with my girlfriend. My girlfriend has said I have softened her up because she's had to basically make her heart stone cold. But if he says the only way to stop the pain is by relief, I'm just saying this is how I've seen some guys end up being. They're like, look, I'm at this age where my hormones are off the chart. I need relief. I need to lose it. So who knows? He might push marriage so that he can lose it. Or he could push you into losing it, which in turns means committing adultery before marriage. Because my girlfriend, she lost hers from being raped by a guy. Then she mentally lost it, which means she lost it to someone she loved when she was like 17, because both their hormones were off. He can't be with his mom and dad because they have issues in the same room. I'm just saying, he is faithful to the card. He lives with his auntie. Okay, so if he is trustworthy with all of that. I'm sorry, my mind's getting all jumbled up here. I'm trying to think through everything and trying to speak it. That's the problem with me. My thoughts are different than what I say sometimes. He's faithful to the card. He lives with his. I say if you do trust him and everything, yeah, go ahead. You can both share a bed. I'm just saying after a while, his his hormones might get the best of him. Like you told me, it seems he can't control his hormones. Honestly, sometimes I feel like I can't either. For some reason, us guys have a harder time controlling hormones than women do. What level is 100? 100's level 25. We shouldn't go there. Paint doesn't start until nightfall. Okay, so he gets the pains when he's about to go to sleep. He might need to go check that. Thing is, if he's relating his pains, if he's relieving, if he's relating the pains to him having to relieve himself, that might be why he's getting the pains and he has to do that. In his mind, it's pain and it goes away a little bit after he climaxes. That's how I'm gonna say it. And it's with him relating it to that, his mind's now like, oh, I got pain. I need to take care of it. Which, to be honest, only reason it might be the only reason he's having the pains a little bit now. Because he's now related it to hormones. His hormones are now built in with the pain. The pain comes in, his hormones are like, oh, I gotta do this. That's how I'm seeing it. What is this stream? I'm literally talking about. Damn it. Like I was just saying, he's psychologically um permitting him to do that with the pain. Let's evolve. Need a RAM. 17,000, okay. How can I stop the pain completely? No more pain, so I can have a normal relationship and marriage with him. Honestly, if anything, have him check, have him check it out at a doctor's, or if anything. That's an item. I'd say if anything, just have him go to a doctor's. Because like you said, you were gonna have him check out at a doctor's when he came down, or when you went over there. I'd say have him check it out before that. Thresh, get rid of. Get rid of chip away. We don't watch movies or anime or play games because he wants to wait until he's in pain. Oh. Or if anything, I'm. Let me make sure. Okay, my mic's still working. Good. Just. If you want, you could try helping him. Again, I guess that kind of puts it as foreplay. I haven't even done that with my girlfriend yet. But to be honest, no relationship is normal. Come on. Where the fuck did my network go? There we go. Okay. It's every day and night. I want to do other things. It's why I stopped. I could do other things. I'm sorry. It's all the time and nothing else. If anything, find something that'll distract him from it. That's what I would do. Like, I don't. I'd say, if anything, just something to distract him from the pain. Like, I don't know, get him to exercise instead of masturbate. Let him exercise to get the pain out, because then if he exercises enough, his whole body will be in pain instead. But I don't. That's the thing. He's also having watching movies and anime as a reward. Psychologically, that's now a reward to him for relieving his pain. Is now anime. That's the thing. He's psychologically putting himself through this now too. But it's about to be 10 o'clock. I think 10 o'clock. I think I might end it here, actually, Sherry. I had fun actually talking to you. It was really interesting to talk to you. Let me do one more battle with Ryolu. Alright, get ready to talk to him. No problem. Yeah, give him some time. Make sure my thing's still on so you can at least hear me. Yeah, I think I'm good on this stream. I might end stream, get something besides crackers to eat, and I'll be back playing, I think, Clover. No problem, Sherry. Again, I'm trying. You're talking about relationship advice when I'm trying to get through my relationship too. So it's kind of difficult. I'm trying to relate your relationship with my relationship. It's it was different. Yeah, actually, let's go see if there is someone I can raid. Let's see if someone's somewhat alive or not. I don't think anyone's alive at this time. Hmm. It's no problem, Sherry. It was actually interesting talking about all of that stuff. I really don't know what to do here. Let's raid. I was thinking there's no one to raid. So yeah, I'm just gonna end it here. I will be back in maybe half an hour with a different game. So again, Sherry, it was fun talking to you. Thanks for popping in and everything. And yeah, maybe I'll see you in the second stream.